feel the top around.
No, I mean it.
Swallow now is speeding, warmer to light, and the sun-drenched forest shores. And cooler breezes tell of summer fading, my heart with you into the heavens will soar. Oh, graceful swallow, bear a message of love, for on your journey lies the land of my heart. Glide down the one as you see from above, that ceaseless day from which I've had. Winter long, consoling in my dreaming, you fond swallow on your gleaming wing, sped as I would wish I could go speeding straight to their hearts, and with you my love. Oh, graceful swallow, bear a message of love, for on your journey lies the land of my heart. Glide down the world as you see from above, that sea-swept isle from which I've had among those shores are all that I care or live for, my home, my loved ones, waiting for my return, as down you sweep, shed my blessings upon them, that tell of love which in my heart still burns, that tell of love which in my heart still burns. as the sun was setting o'er the bright on a red hand set the heavens blazing and brought then Father for me an open home for love when a woman cries our man he cried for I come to lead you for Ireland's freedom we fight or die. He left the sun in the coming golden and the cowardly yeoman we call night was the boys of Wexford should both his friends of men. Look out for Irish King George of England, search every kingdom where free was gone. In our county Wexford, we call the land like a white we told Nolan and Ellen talking and friends were talking about the was that our pipes were reeking with a crimson blood and the tea. At Clonroche and Ballyellis, all the
A sorrowful tale, the truth unto you I'll relate, of 36 heroes, to the world they were left to be seen. By false information, they were shot on Dunlavin Green. Bad up trees under their light you said a parade would be held on that very same day. Our drums they did rattle, our fifes they did sweetly play. Surrounded we were, and privately marched away. Quite easy they led us, like prisoners through the town, to be shot on the plain. We were first forced to kneel down. Such grief and such sorrow were never before they're seen. When the blood ran in streams down the dikes of Dunlavin, there's young Andy Ryan, who was plenty cost to pay. Likewise the two Duffys who were shot down on the plain, and young Matty Farrell, his mother distracted will run for the loss of her darling, her only loved son. Bad luck to you, Saunders, bad luck may never shun. May the windows curse melt you like snow in the noonday sun. Cries of the orphans, their murmurs you cannot scream, of their fathers who were shot on Dunlavin. In the year of 1798, a sorrowful tale, the truth unto you I'll relate, of 36 heroes, to the world they were left to be seen. By false information, they were shot and Dunlavin Green.
My rings enroll in the garden there, on the river, and there she goes. My rings enroll, Dublin town, and on river, sweet 17. Nice things with wings, she's not bigger than a thimble, soft satin skin, straight out of spring. Sure she makes the world look simple. And come on! There she goes. My rings and roll in the garden there, the river, and there she goes. My rings and roll, Dublin town has seen none fairer. 3 yards of lace to walk with grace, and a gold she is asking, and saving slow, but still I know how long is everlasting. There she goes. My rings and roll in the garden there, on the river, and there she goes. My rings and roll, Dublin town has seen none fairer. Dublin town has seen none
Talk to the ICA in Clonroche here a few years ago. It was about etiquette, what you call certain people. And she said that if the priest walked into John Jude's, everybody say, "Hello, Father." And if the bishop walked in, everybody say, "Hello, Your Worship," or "Good evening, Your Worship, Your Lordship." And if a cardinal came in, it'd be "Your Eminence." And if the Pope came in, they'd say, "Oh, good evening, Your Holiness." And this woman at the back stood up, she said, "I have another one," she said. "I have a niece in England. She's a big tall lady, and she dresses and she looks like Dolly Parton. And she was at home on holidays last year, and she walked into John Jude's, and everybody said, 'Jesus Christ.'" I'll be 65 next birthday, or is it 64? Anyhow, now legs are not as active as they used to be before. All my life I rode a bike and journeyed near and far, but 6 months ago I took the plunge and bought a motor car. Now when the motor was delivered and I with me money parted, 'twas only then I realised the expense had only started. Driving lessons cost a fortune, for some old test I'd have to pass, and £200 for a little disc to stick upon the glass. The insurance was a nightmare that nearly left me broke. There was times I regretted I ever bought the bloody yoke. After 12 or 14 lessons I was ready for me test, so I drove down to the centre, dressed in me Sunday best. I tried remembering all the rules that I'd have to obey, like stopping at a stop sign or yielding right away. When your man came out to test me with his book upon his lap, he didn't seem a bit impressed when I wiped the window with me cap. First he said, "We'll travel down, and then we'll take a right, and then we'll take a left just beyond the traffic light." Well, I put her into first gear, let me foot off the touch. Your man sat with a hump on him, like a rabbit in a hutch. Everything was going grand. I was going like a bomb. When an owl went on her bicycle round the corner chanced to come. I slammed my foot onto the brake to avoid a head-on smash. Your man didn't look too happy, with his nose stuck to the dash. The owl engine had cut out on me and refused point blank to start, in spite of all the curses that I managed to impart. When I finally got her going, "We'll move out of town," says he. So I turned around and we headed out into open country. But everything went wrong on me that could possibly go wrong. I got the impression that your man had regretted he'd come along. When I backed into a gate post, he turned a kind of yellow. Between you and me, he seemed to be a nervous kind of fella. He sat there all a-trembling with his head between his knees. He had pocketed his biro and taken out his rosary beads. I was going down the bypass with old engine fairly buzzing, while your man knocked off Hail Marys at 16 to the dozen. Now I know I made the odd mistake, but sure, I did my best. Then I asked a vital question. Have I passed me test? He looked me straight into the eye with a watery sort of a grin. Oh, you have to see, because I'll not go through an ordeal like that again. Should have been.